What's up, ladies and gentlemen? I am the Sports Judge. Welcome to my sports channel. Thanks for watching. The Dallas Cowboys and the Philadelphia Eagles will meet once again. And just think to the last time when the Dallas Cowboys left Lincoln Financial Field, which was on November 5th, they left with a 28-23 loss to the Philadelphia Eagles. It was a game of inches. They could have won that game. They didn't. Now they got a chance to avenge their loss. They got a chance to get revenge in the rematch, Sunday's rematch at AT&T Stadium. The Eagles arrived coming off a 42-19 dismantling by the San Francisco 49ers. Their worst since a 25-point loss to the Dallas Cowboys in the 2021 finale. Who's the favorites coming into this game? Do you think the Dallas Cowboys will finally get them back this time around? They know what to expect. They've seen them before. It's not like it's the first time. Dak Prescott has played consistently better down the stretch. He has looked like an MVP quarterback. And to me, he's in the MVP conversations. You guys heard me say he is in the MVP conversations, or at least he should be, in conversations to win the most valuable player award. And Sunday's contest, man, it may not settle the NFC East, but it could tell the story of both teams this season. And hey, if the Cowboys win, then there's a good chance that they could win the division. Maybe. I don't know. But if they do win this game, I will tell you this, that we can start taking the Dallas Cowboys more seriously. We can finally say they beat a very good team. Because, see, that's been the narrative all year, is that they haven't been able to beat a very good team. Here's their opportunity. They're meeting a very good Eagles team. This is their chance to let everyone know that they are here for real and that they are one of the best teams in the NFL. One of the best teams to beat, right? So this game on Sunday, it means a lot for the Dallas Cowboys. It's always one of the biggest games in football, if not the biggest. The intensity is always high. The emotions is always high. And everyone wants to win. Like Herm Edwards said years ago, hello, you play to win the game. And it's always one of those games where you come in with that winning mindset, and the Cowboys, man, they got a lot to play for in this one. They really do. They got a lot to play for. Because, a Philly win would all but lock up the division crown. But it would make things more interesting in the NFC East. Philadelphia is looking to become the first team to win consecutive NFC East titles since the 2003-04 Eagles. Back when that happened, I was in high school, and I think they reached the Super Bowl that year and lost to the New England Patriots. A Dallas win would at least temporarily put them first in the division because of tiebreaker rules, but more importantly, display that they can hang with the NFL's best. That's why I said this win is going to be critical. It's a game with high stakes. It's the Cowboys and the Eagles. It's must-watch TV. It's must-see TV. I don't think you need to say anything more than that. And I like the way McCarthy has created for this team. You know, the play calling has been good. You know, the Dallas Cowboys have been more fundamentally sound. They have been a more disciplined team. You know, and I don't think the Cowboys are going to get punked. I don't think they're going to get pushed around. I don't think they're going to get shoved around. I don't think they're going to get punched in the mouth this time. I don't think that's going to happen. I don't think the Eagles are going to bully the Dallas Cowboys. You might remember the last time they met, they kept the game pretty close. It was a hard-fought game. The Cowboys just came up a bit short. And since that loss against the Eagles, I believe, if I'm correct me if I'm wrong, the Dallas Cowboys are 4-0 since that loss. Of course, those wins come against lowly teams that's under 500, the New York Giants, the Carolina Panthers, the Washington Commanders, and the Seattle Seahawks. All of those teams are combined 15-34. But the Cowboys have scored at least 33 points in each game, with every margin of victory of 24 points. You know, so they have beaten the teams they're supposed to beat. Again, you can't control everything. You can't control the schedule. You can only play the games on your schedule. You often hear me say that. You know, and so they have played a lot better since that last meeting against the Eagles. You know, and I really believe in this Dallas Cowboys offense. I really do. You know, they look really good. McCarthy believes in the offensive line. He believes in their continuity. You know, that has been the direct result to victories, it seemed. You know, and the Eagles, man, I don't know what's up with them, but their defense clearly didn't show up. I don't know what happened, but they were a no-show. The Eagles of late have had the habit of falling behind early in games. The habit of falling behind early continues, you know, as I believe they tied a record with 4 consecutive wins when trailing at halftime. So they're a resilient team. You know, they like playing from behind, obviously. That's their game. That's their style of play. You know, but that high wire act came crashing down against the 49ers, who thrashed Philly after building a 14-6 lead at intermission. The defense has sunk to 32nd on 3rd down and 29th in the red zone. That's not good. That's bad. We were praising this defense. We were talking about how this defense was one of the best in the league. We said that the Eagles boasted one of the best defenses in the league. The run defense has faltered of late, yielding 162 yards on average over its past 3 outings. You know, hopefully the addition of linebacker Shaquille Leonard, who was also considering signing with the Cowboys, should help. You know, maybe that can provide more stability on that side of the ball. On offense, the run game has hit a rough patch, with running backs managing just 20 yards on 9 carries against the 49ers. You know, the coaches have been emphasizing the need to get DeAndre Swift and company going starting this week. Establish the run game early. Don't get away from what you do best, and that's run the football. I feel like their foundation comes through that running game. If they run the ball well, they're going to have a good day. That alleviates pressure off of Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not having to do too much out there. You don't have to depend on him to throw the ball 40 or 50 times a game. You know, but this is going to be a real good game. Now, I'm not going to sit here today and predict a winner. I'm not doing that because every time I try to predict these games, they never go as planned. I'm always wrong, it seems. So I won't predict a winner. But I will tell you this is going to be a good game. Because when these two match up, it's like a heavyweight fight out there. You know? And I'm telling you, Dak Prescott, he is among the top NFL MVP candidates heading into Sunday's game. You know, I like the quarterback matchup going into this game. And I know Dak Prescott has never played this well for this long and has put himself at the top of the MVP list. Can he sustain this level of play? I want to see what he can do in the playoffs. I want to see what he can do now that we have made the transition to the month of December. The Cowboys are usually dreadful in the month of September. That's usually when they struggle in the month of September. It's never good for the Cowboys in the month of September. For whatever reason, when you flip the calendar, they lose football games in the month of September. Jalen Hurts. Let's talk about Jalen Hurts. In his past 7 games, he completed 177 of 252 passes for 2,173 yards with 21 touchdown passes and 2 interceptions. He threw for 374 yards against the Eagles in the first meeting. This is Dak Prescott. I said Jalen Hurts, but this is Dak Prescott. This is how impressive he's been. You know, so it's nice to see him playing a lot better. And for his career, Dak is 5-1 against the Eagles at AT&T Stadium with 12 touchdowns and 8 interceptions. Now you look at Jalen Hurts and you look at what he's done. He has posted some strong numbers against quality opponents. Last year, a year ago, this guy put up video game numbers. It was absolutely insane what he was doing last year. He was picking apart defenses with his play because he has that ability. He's a very versatile quarterback. He has that ability. He can hurt you with his arms and his legs. That's how good he is, you know. And he has looked ever so awesome as well. And you know, I know his completion rate has went down from the season average of 66.5%, you know, while his time to throw increased to 3.31 seconds, second highest to Justin Fields from a season average of 3.07 seconds, you know, but yeah, this is going to be a good game, folks. I can't wait. It's another highly anticipated matchup, you know, and I just like Hurts, man. I like Hurts. I like both of these quarterbacks. I really like Hurts because Hurts is a great playmaker. He's shown that, you know. This offense is going to have to be a lot better. They're going to have to establish the run game often and early, you know. And, you know, we're gonna see who the Cowboys truly are, and we're gonna see who the Eagles truly are. You know, this is gonna be a fun game, folks. I can't wait for this game. The defenses, two of the best in the league. Man, you got two of the greatest teams going head to head. It's going to be a lot of fun, folks. It's going to be a lot of fun. I'm excited for this game. I'm so excited for this game. It's going to be one hell of a game. And the Cowboys, man, they need this. I mean, no team, it seems, puts Parsons in a bind more than the Eagles, man. You know, and I mean, it's going to be some exciting football. You know, you got Michael Parsons coming off the edge. You got a pretty good secondary. Darren Bland's been doing his thing. He's a ball hawking defender. He has filled in nicely for Trayvon Diggs, man. So, I mean, God, man, this is going to be a good game. Hopefully the Cowboys win it this time because I feel like they need it more than the Eagles, you know. But we'll see. We'll see. Man, I've been drilling for several minutes now. I'm about to end this video. I've been rambling, talking to you guys. It's been a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, everyone. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. We'll talk very soon. Peace.